Welcome back to Everyday English. I'm Emma, and I'm thrilled you're joining us today.
And I'm Alex. Hey there, everyone. So good to see you all again. How's your English learning journey going?
You know what, Alex? I just have to share something with you. I had the most amazing breakfast this morning, fresh croissants and cappuccino.
Wait, hold on. Did you catch what you just did there?
What do you mean?
You said I have to share, and then I had breakfast. You used the word have twice in completely different ways.
Oh, wow, you're absolutely right. And that's exactly why we're here today, to dive deep into one of English's most versatile and confusing words, have.
Exactly. Here's the thing, folks. Have is probably in the top 5 most common words in English. You'll hear it and use it dozens of times every single day.
But it's also one of the trickiest words because it doesn't just mean one thing. We use have for possession, for experiences, for obligations, for so many different situations.
Right. You can have a dog, have lunch, have to study, have fun, have problems, have a chat. The list literally goes on forever.
So today, we're breaking it all down for you. By the end of this episode, you're going to master at least 4 major ways to use have with complete confidence.
You'll sound more natural, more fluent, and you'll finally understand what native speakers mean when they use this word in all its different forms.
Before we jump in, let me ask you something. In the comments right now, tell us what's something you have that makes you really happy. Could be a pet, a hobby, a collection, anything.
Yeah, practice using have right away. For me, I'd say I have a vintage record collection that I absolutely love.
And I have a rescue cat named Luna who's the best companion ever.
See, we're already using have naturally. Now it's your turn. Drop your sentence in the comments.
And hey, if you're finding this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Everyday English. Your support means everything and helps us create more content like this for you.
All right, let's get started. Are you ready to master have?
Let's do this.
Section 1. Have for possession, 2 minutes to 8 minutes.
Okay, Alex, let's start with the foundation. What's the most basic way we use have?
The first and probably most straightforward use is for possession or ownership, when you want to say that something belongs to you or that you own something.
The structure is super simple. Subject plus have or has plus object. That's literally it.
So, for example, I have a laptop. I is the subject, have is the verb, and laptop is the thing I possess.
Let me give you a few more examples. She has a beautiful apartment. They have 2 cars. We have a dog and 3 cats. He has a great sense of humor.
Here's something crucial that trips up so many learners. You need to know when to use have versus has.
The rule is use have with I, you, we, and they, but use has with he, she, and it.
Let me show you. I have, you have, we have, they have, but he has, she has, it has.
Let's make this personal so you can see real examples. I have 2 brothers and a sister. My sister has a new apartment downtown. My parents has a cabin in the mountains. My best friend has an amazing guitar collection.
Lucky people. Okay, listeners, pause right now if you can. I want you to create your own sentence. Think about something you own and say it out loud using have.
You might say, I have a smartphone, or I have a bicycle, or I have too many books.
Don't just think it. Actually say it out loud. Speaking practice is so important.
Now let's talk about the negative form. How do you say you don't have something?
You use don't have or doesn't have. Let me show you. I don't have a car. She doesn't have any brothers or sisters. We don't have enough time. They don't have internet at their cabin.
Notice the pattern. Don't have goes with I, you, we, they, but doesn't have goes with he, she, and it.
And for questions, you use do or does at the beginning. Do you have a pen I could borrow? Does she have any allergies? Do they have a reservation? Does he have experience with this software?
Quick note for those of you learning British English, you might hear, have you got a pen, instead of, do you have a pen?
Both are completely correct. Have you got is more common in the UK, while do you have is standard in American English.
All right, practice time. Listeners, how would you say, your sister owns a coffee shop? What sentence would you make?
Take a second and think about it.
The answer is, my sister has a coffee shop.
Did you use has and not have? If so, perfect.
One more. How would you say that you don't own a television?
The answer is, I don't have a television or I don't have a TV.
Excellent. Now, here's something interesting. We also use have for possession of things you can't physically touch.
Exactly. Things like, I have an idea. She has a question. They have permission to leave early. He has a lot of talent. We have a problem. I have confidence in you.
So remember, possession isn't just about physical objects you can hold in your hands. It's also about abstract things, ideas, emotions, qualities, problems, and characteristics.
This is why have is so versatile. It covers so much ground.
Before we move on, let's do one more quick practice. I'll give you a scenario, and you create the sentence mentally.
Scenario. Your friend Mark owns a successful business. What would you say?
Think about it for 3 seconds.
The answer is, my friend Mark has a successful business.
If you got that right, you're doing great. If not, don't worry. We're going to practice more throughout this episode.
All right, ready for the second major way to use have? This one's really fun.
Okay, so now we're moving into territory that confuses a lot of learners. We use have for experiences, activities, and events.
This is where English gets interesting because we're not talking about possession anymore. We're talking about doing things or experiencing things.
Let's start with the most common category, meals. In English, we say,
Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner. For example, I have breakfast at 7 every morning. Did you have lunch already? We're having dinner at that new Italian place tonight. She usually has a snack around 3 o'clock.
Notice I said we're having dinner. That's present continuous, which we use for plans or things happening right now.
Good catch. Now we also use have with drinks. Let's have coffee sometime. I usually have tea in the afternoon. Would you like to have a glass of wine? He's having water with his meal.
Now, here's a question learners always ask. Why do we say have coffee instead of drink coffee?
Such a good question. You can say drink coffee. It's grammatically correct, but have coffee is way more common in everyday conversation.
The reason is that have coffee is about the whole experience, not just the physical act of drinking. When you say let's have coffee, you're suggesting meeting up, sitting down, chatting. It's social.
Exactly. But if you say I'm drinking coffee right now, that's just describing the action you're doing. Both are fine, but have is more natural for suggestions and general statements.
Now let's talk about experiences. We use have with tons of experience-related words. Have a good time, have fun, have a great day, have a wonderful weekend.
Let me give you real examples. I had an amazing vacation in Japan. Did you have a nice time at the party? We're having such a blast at this concert. I hope you have a productive day at work.
Let's play a quick game. I'll say an activity or experience, and you tell me if we use have with it. Ready, Alex?
Let's go.
A shower.
Yes, have a shower.
A nap.
Absolutely, have a nap.
A conversation.
Yes, have a conversation.
A party.
Yes, have a party, though you can also throw a party.
A meeting.
Definitely, have a meeting.
A fight.
Unfortunately, yes, have a fight or have an argument.
See how have shows up everywhere?
Now, listeners, I want you to practice. Write a comment using have with an experience or activity. Something like, I'm having an incredible time learning with you both.
Let's give some tips for using have naturally in these contexts.
First tip, use have for meals and drinks in everyday conversation. It just sounds more natural than always saying eat or drink.
Second tip, use have for experiences and activities that are temporary or specific events, not permanent states.
Third tip, pay attention to which nouns commonly pair with have. These are called collocations, words that naturally go together.
Some common collocations with have are have a look, especially British English, have a try, have a think, have a rest, have a go at something, have a chat, have a laugh.
Examples. Can I have a look at that report? I need to have a rest before dinner. Let me have a think about your proposal. We had such a good laugh watching that movie.
In American English, we might say take a look or take a rest, but have a look is super common in British English.
Both work perfectly fine. The key is to learn these phrases as chunks, as complete units.
Here's another important collocation category. Have with events and social occasions. Have a wedding, have a celebration, have a barbecue, have a get-together.
We're having a barbecue this Saturday. They're having their wedding in June. Let's have a get-together next month.
Now, there are some activities where we don't use have. For instance, we don't say have a walk, we say take a walk or go for a walk.
Right. We don't say have a swim. We say go for a swim or go swimming.
And we don't say have a run, we say go for a run.
So why is that? Why do we use have for some activities but not others?
Honestly, it's just English being English. There's no perfect rule. This is where exposure and practice come in. The more you listen and read, the more natural these patterns become.
The good news is that even if you make a mistake here, native speakers will still understand you perfectly. Don't let fear of mistakes stop you from speaking.
Absolutely. Communication is more important than perfection.
Let's do some practice. I'll give you a situation, and you create a sentence using have.
Situation 1, you want to invite someone to get coffee with you. What would you say?
Think about it. A good answer would be, would you like to have coffee with me? Or let's have coffee together sometime.
Situation 2, you want to tell someone you had a really good weekend. What would you say?
The answer could be, I had a really great weekend. Or I had such a good time this weekend.
Perfect. So to review this section, have is used for meals, drinks, experiences, activities, and events. It's not just about possession, it's about life experiences.
Got it? Great. Now let's move on to the third major use of have, and this one is huge.
Section 3, have to for obligation. All right, this third way of using have is something you'll need every single day. It's absolutely essential.
We use have to talk about obligation or necessity, things you must do, things that are required.
The structure is subject plus have to or has to plus base verb.
For example, I have to go to work. This means it's necessary, it's required. I must go to work.
More examples, she has to study for her exam tonight. We have to leave early tomorrow morning. They have to submit the report by Friday. He has to take his dog to the vet.
Now, this is different from must. Have to usually indicates external obligation, something outside of you requires it.
Right, I have to go to work means my job requires it. It's not my personal choice. I must study sounds more personal or urgent, like it's coming from inside you.
In everyday American English, have to is way more common than must. You'll hear have to constantly.
Let me give you some real-life examples that you might say yourself. I have to pick up groceries after work. I have to call my mom back tonight. She has to renew her driver's license this month. We have to pay our electricity bill by Monday.
Now, what about the negative? How do you say you don't have to do something?
You say don't have to or doesn't have to. But be very careful here. This is a major source of confusion.
When you say don't have to, you mean it's not necessary. It's optional. You can if you like, but there's no pressure.
For example, you don't have to come to the party means coming is optional. You can if you like, but there's no pressure.
Other examples, I don't have to work tomorrow. I have the day off. She doesn't have to cook tonight. We're ordering pizza. You don't have to bring anything to dinner. Just bring yourself. They don't have to wear formal clothes. It's casual.
This is really important. Don't have to means not necessary. It does not mean forbidden or prohibited.
Exactly. If something is forbidden, you say must not or can't. You must not park here. It's against the rules. You can't smoke in this building. It's prohibited. You must not use your phone during the exam. It's forbidden.
But you don't have to park here would mean parking there is optional, which doesn't make much sense in most contexts.
Let's compare. You must not eat in the library. It's forbidden. You don't have to eat in the library. It's optional. You can eat elsewhere.
See the huge difference? One is a rule, the other is about choice.
For questions with have to, we say, do you have to work tomorrow?
Does she have to attend the meeting? Do they have to bring ID? What time do you have to be there?
Practice time. Imagine your friend invites you to a movie, but you can't go because you need to finish a project. What would you say?
Think about it for a moment.
You could say, "I'm sorry I can't. I have to finish a project tonight."
Perfect. Now, listeners, say this sentence out loud right now. I have to practice English every day.
Come on, say it with confidence. I have to practice English every day.
How did that feel? Good, right?
Now here's something about natural pronunciation. In casual, fast speech, have to often sounds like have to.
I have to go instead of clearly saying I have to go.
This is super common in natural speech. You don't need to pronounce it this way when you're learning. It's totally fine to say have to clearly.
But when you're listening to native speakers, movies, TV shows, podcasts, you'll hear have to all the time. Just be aware of it.
We also have another form, have got to, which means the same thing as have to. I've got to go, I have to go. She's got to finish her homework, she has to finish her homework.
Have got to can sound a bit more urgent or immediate sometimes, like I've got to run to catch my bus. But both forms mean the same thing.
Use whichever feels more natural to you. There's no wrong choice.
So remember, have to is for obligation and necessity. It's one of the most useful structures in all of English.
You'll use it multiple times every single day. Master this and you'll sound so much more fluent.
All right, ready for the fourth way to use have? This one's a bit more advanced.
Okay, this fourth use is where have gets really interesting. We use have to form the present perfect tense.
The present perfect is used to talk about experiences in your life, actions that happened at an unspecified time in the past, or actions that started in the past and continue to now.
The structure is subject plus have or has plus past participle.
For example, I have visited Paris. Have visited is the present perfect. You went to Paris at some point in your life, but you're not saying exactly when.
More examples. She has seen that movie 3 times. We have lived here for 5 years. They have never tried sushi. He has worked at that company since 2020.
Let's break down when we use the present perfect.
Use number 1, life experiences. When you're talking about things you've done in your life but not specifying when. I have traveled to 20 countries. She has met a celebrity before. Have you ever been to Mexico? They have tried skydiving.
Notice we're not saying I traveled to 20 countries in 2015. We're just sharing the experience without a specific time.
Use number 2, actions that started in the past and continue now. We often use for and since with this. I have studied English for 3 years, and I'm still studying. She has lived in New York since 2018, and she still lives there. We have known each other for a long time. He has worked here since January.
For is used with a period of time, for 3 years, for 6 months, for a long time.
Since is used with a specific starting point, since 2018, since January, since I was a child.
Used number 3, recent actions that have present relevance. I have just finished my homework, so now I'm free. She has already eaten, so she's not hungry. Have you seen my keys? I need them now.
In American English, you'll also hear the simple past used for these. I just finished or she already ate. Both are correct.
British English tends to use present perfect more strictly for these situations.
Now, the negative form uses have not or has not, usually contracted to haven't or hasn't. I haven't finished yet. She hasn't called me back. We haven't decided where to go. They haven't arrived yet.
For questions, you could have or has at the beginning. Have you ever been to Asia? Has she finished her project? Have they responded to your email? How long have you lived here?
Practice time for you. Create a sentence about a place you visited in your life. Use the present perfect.
For example, I have visited the Grand Canyon, or I have been to Thailand twice.
Your turn. Think of your sentence now.
Here's a common mistake, using present perfect with specific past time expressions.
Incorrect. I have visited Paris last year.
Correct. I visited Paris last year.
If you mention a specific time, last year, yesterday, in 2020, you must use simple past, not present perfect.
But you can say, I have visited Paris, no specific time, or I have visited Paris many times, general experience.
The present perfect is tricky, but don't worry if you don't master it immediately. It takes time and practice.
Many languages don't have this exact tense, so it feels weird at first. That's completely normal.
Just keep practicing and you'll get more comfortable with it.
All right, now let's talk about the mistakes we hear all the time with have. Even advanced learners make these.
Don't feel bad if you've made these mistakes. Literally everyone does when learning English.
Mistake number 1, forgetting to use has with he, she, and it.
This is probably the most common mistake. Students say, she have a car, instead of she has a car.
Or he have to go instead of he has to go.
Remember, I, you, we, they have. He, she, it has.
Practice these. Incorrect. My brother have 3 dogs. Correct. My brother has 3 dogs.
Incorrect. She have to leave now. Correct. She has to leave now. Say these out loud. He has a car. She has an idea. It has 4 legs. Incorrect. I have 28 years. Correct. I am 28 years old. Similarly, for feelings in physical states, we use be. I am hungry, not I have hungry. I am tired, not I have tired. I am hot, not I have hot. I am cold, not I have cold.
But wait, you can say, I have a cold, which means you're sick.
True. I have a cold equals I'm sick with a cold. I am cold equals I feel cold temperature. English is confusing.
Incorrect. I have see. Incorrect. She has go.
You need the past participle after have or has. I have eaten, not I have eat. She has written, not she has wrote. They have done, not they have did.
Let's do some quick practice. Fix this sentence. My sister have a beautiful apartment.
3, 2, 1. The answer is, my sister has a beautiful apartment.
Fix this one. I have 25 years old.
The answer is, I am 25 years old.
And this. In my street has a supermarket.
The answer is, on my street there is a supermarket.
If you got all of those, you're doing fantastic.
And remember, mistakes are part of learning. Every time you make a mistake and correct it, you're getting better.
Joyce, A, I have a smartphone. B, I am a smartphone.
The answer is obviously A. I have a smartphone. I really hope nobody picked B.
Question 2. Your coworker Sarah needs to attend a training session. Which is correct? A, Sarah have to attend the training. B, Sarah has to attend the training.
The answer is B. Remember, has with singular names and he, she, it.
Question 3. You want to suggest getting lunch together, which sounds more natural. A, let's eat lunch. B, let's have lunch.
Both are correct, but B sounds more natural and social. Let's have lunch.
Question 4. You want to say you're 32 years old, which is correct. A, I have 32 years. B, I am 32 years old.
The answer is B. I am 32 years old.
Question 5. You want to say it's not necessary to bring drinks to the party, which is correct. A, you don't have to bring drinks. B, you must not bring drinks.
The answer is A. Don't have to means not necessary. Must not would mean it's forbidden.
Question 6. You ate breakfast an hour ago. Someone offers you food. What do you say? A, no thanks, I already had breakfast. B, no thanks, I already have breakfast.
The answer is A. I already had breakfast, past tense.
Question 7. You've been to Italy twice in your life. Which is correct? A, I have been to Italy twice. B, I have went to Italy twice.
The answer is A. The past participle of go is been or gone, not went.
Question 8. Your friend has a problem. Which is better? A. My friend has a problem. B. My friend have a problem.
The answer is A. My friend has a problem.
All right, how did you do? If you got 7 or 8 correct, you're amazing.
If you got 5 or 6, that's still really good progress.
And if you got fewer, that's okay. Just go back and listen to the sections you found challenging.
Learning takes time. Be patient with yourself.
Wrap up and call to action. Wow, we covered so much today.
I know, right? Have is such a massive topic, but you all did incredible.
Let's quickly review everything we learned today.
First, we learned have for possession and ownership. I have a car. She has a house. They have 3 children.
Second, we learned have for experiences and activities. Have breakfast, have coffee, have a good time, have fun, have a meeting, have a conversation.
Third, we learned have to for obligation and necessity. I have to go to work. She has to study. We have to finish this project.
Fourth, we learned have in the present perfect. I have visited many countries. She has lived here for 10 years. Have you ever tried Thai food?
And we covered all the common mistakes so you can avoid them.
Plus, we did tons of interactive practice to make sure you really understood everything.
You should be really proud of yourself for making it through this entire episode. That takes dedication.
So here's my question for you. What's one way you're going to use have this week?
Maybe you'll tell a friend about something you have, invite someone to have coffee, or talk about something you have to do.
Whatever it is, write it in the comments. We read them, and we genuinely love hearing from you.
And if this episode helped you, please give us a thumbs up. It makes such a huge difference for our channel.
Share this with your friends who are learning English.
Tell us in the comments what you want to learn next.
And make sure you're subscribed to Everyday English so you never miss an episode.
We release new content regularly to help you improve your English naturally and confidently.
Remember,